Welcome to a new journey of understanding and wisdom on Life Lesson TV. Have you ever felt like the black sheep in your family? You know, the one who dances to a different beat. The one who doesn't quite fit the mold. Society often labels such individuals as odd or strange. But what if we've been seeing this all wrong? What if being the black sheep means you're the chosen one? Yes, you heard it right, the chosen one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See, being the black sheep isn't just about standing out or being different. It's about challenging the status quo, defying expectations and shaking things up. It's about being a catalyst for change, a harbinger of transformation within your family. The black sheep sees beyond the veil of conventional norms. From the outskirts, you have the unique advantage of perspective, allowing you to spot and address deep-seated issues others might overlook. So ask yourself again, are you the black sheep? Or are you the chosen one? Consider Joseph from the Bible, an archetypal black sheep. Born into a family of 12 brothers, Joseph was the favorite of his father. This favoritism, marked by a richly ornamented coat, bred jealousy and resentment among his brothers. Motivated by envy, they sold Joseph into slavery, severing him from his family and the life he'd known. In this bleak circumstance, one might expect Joseph to succumb to bitterness or despair. But instead, he showed resilience and strength. Despite being a slave and later unjustly imprisoned, Joseph's character shone through. He demonstrated wisdom and integrity, gaining favor in the eyes of his Egyptian masters. Through divine guidance, Joseph interpreted Pharaoh's dreams, predicting years of plenty followed by years of famine. Impressed by his wisdom, Pharaoh elevated Joseph to a position of power, second only to himself. With this authority, Joseph managed Egypt's resources wisely, ensuring the country's survival during the famine. When the famine reached Canaan, his estranged brothers came to Egypt seeking food. They did not recognize Joseph, but he recognized them. He was now in a position of power, able to repay his brother's betrayal with vengeance. But Joseph chose a different path. Instead of revenge, Joseph chose forgiveness. He revealed his identity to his brothers and provided for them and their families. In doing so, Joseph broke the cycle of jealousy and betrayal that had plagued his family. He transformed their narrative from one of strife and discord to one of reconciliation and unity. Joseph's story shows us that being the black sheep isn't just about being different. It's about having the courage to make a change. It's about seeing beyond the confines of familial patterns and choosing to act not out of resentment, but out of love and understanding. It's about using our unique perspective to bring healing and transformation, just as Joseph did. So remember, if you ever feel like the black sheep in your family, consider the transformative potential you possess. You might just be the catalyst for a powerful shift in your family's story. As the black sheep, you have a unique perspective. You stand on the outskirts of your family's conventional boundaries, a vantage point that offers an unclouded view of the intricacies and patterns that others within the flock might miss. This position is more than just an outlier status. It's a place of power, a place of insight, a place of transformation. Consider the woven tapestry of your family's history, with threads of behaviors, attitudes, and values passed down through the generations. From your position, you see the full tapestry, the beautiful patterns and the frayed edges, the bright threads and the dark knots. You see the parts of the tapestry that others choose to ignore, or maybe they just can't see. You, the black sheep, can spot the toxic patterns that weave through the generations. You see the silent treatments that freeze communication, the financial irresponsibility that cripples growth, the emotional manipulation that sows discord. You see the complex dance of dysfunction that others might dismiss as family quirks, or just the way things are. But it's not just about seeing these issues, it's about confronting them. As the black sheep, you've been gifted with the courage to challenge the status quo, to question the unspoken rules, to disrupt the cycles of harm. You are not just an observer, you're an agent of change. This role, while daunting, is essential. It's a calling, a divine assignment, if you will, to catalyze transformation within your family. You're not just breaking the mold, you're reshaping it, creating a new narrative that future generations can build upon. Being the black sheep isn't about rebellion for rebellion's sake. It's about healing, about bringing to light the shadows that lurk within the family structure, about mending the broken threads in the family tapestry. Your role as the outsider equips you with the tools to confront these issues head-on. You are the chosen one, the black sheep, destined to challenge conventions, destined to catalyze change, destined to transform your family's legacy. Breaking generational curses isn't an act of defiance. It's an act of healing. The term generational curses often refers to toxic patterns of behavior that weave their way through the ages, handed down like heirlooms from one generation to the next. These might be patterns of silence when words are needed, of financial recklessness, or of emotional manipulation. They're the specters that haunt family lineages, causing the same mistakes to be repeated over and over again. The black sheep, however, stands on the outskirts of these patterns. With their unique vantage point, they can see these destructive cycles for what they are. Their distance from the family's conventional boundaries allows them the clarity to spot these issues where others might choose to ignore them. But recognizing these patterns is only half the battle. The other half, that's where the real work begins. It's about stepping into the fray, about confronting these issues head-on. It's about saying, "This ends with me." It's about making the choice every single day to break the chains that have bound your lineage for far too long, to heal the old wounds that have been left to fester, to stop the bleed so that future generations can thrive. Being the black sheep, the one to challenge these harmful behaviors, isn't a mere act of rebellion. It's an act of courage. It's an act of love. It's about standing up and saying, I love us enough to want better for us. And yes, this role can be daunting. It can be heavy and overwhelming. But remember, it's a role that only you can fulfill. You hold a profound ability to catalyze transformation within your family, to redefine the very essence of your lineage. You are the linchpin in a healing process that could change everything. So continue to challenge, continue to transform, continue to heal. Because you, dear black sheep, have the potential to redefine your family's legacy. You are not just a beacon of hope for your own personal liberation, but for your entire lineage. Being the black sheep isn't just about personal liberation. You see, it's about much more than that. It's akin to the butterfly effect. Your actions, your decisions, your defiance of the norms and traditions can cause a ripple of change that echoes across generations. Consider for a moment the transformative power you hold. You're not just breaking away from the pack, you're setting a new course, charting a new path. You're the trailblazer, the pioneer, the one who dares to dream differently. And in doing so, you're reshaping the narrative of your family's story. Your divergence from the norm is not a rebellion, it's an evolution. It's a sign of growth, of progress. It's a testament to the fact that you're not confined to the limits of the past, but instead, you're reaching out towards the limitless potential of the future. You see, being the black sheep isn't about defiance, it's about courage. The courage to confront the deep-seated issues, the toxic patterns that have been passed down through generations. The courage to address these issues, not just for your sake, but for the sake of those who come after you. Being the black sheep isn't about discord, it's about harmony. It's about finding a new rhythm, a new melody that resonates with the truth of who you are and who you aspire to be. It's about creating a symphony of change, a melody of transformation that reverberates through the lineage. As the black sheep, you're not just an outsider, you're the catalyst. The catalyst for change, for growth, for evolution. You're the beacon, the guiding light that paves the way for future generations to thrive. So remember, being the black sheep isn't just about personal liberation. It's about the transformative power you hold, the potential you possess to redefine your family's legacy. Your unique perspective as the black sheep is a beacon of hope for your entire lineage. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and keep living with authenticity. Remember that life is a journey. Be sure to visit lifelesson.tv for more.